Hello, Chris. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple of things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks to increase your online presence even more in the area that you serve. And two is to compare your website to some local competitors' website in the area, see what it takes to outrank them, get on the first page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads as well. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is your content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now, I can tell you have a strong website already. I can tell you have a lot of content on here already. So you definitely have some good presence in the area. Good website on the front end and back end. So again, this is about just increasing your leads even more in all these areas that you serve. So I'll just pick something in your backyard, which is Tempe, Arizona, and just compare it to some competitors there to increase your searchability. So speaking of Google, if I was looking for your services, I might type this in. This HVAC, Tempe, Arizona, that's a keyword. Here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is one strategy. If you haven't invested in this already, is Google ads. It'll give you immediate traction quickly. And you could optimize these ads to outrank these competitors, get right in front of the eyes of consumers, because that's what it's about. Just increase your presence and get in the eyes of more consumers. This is a map pack here, so I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you do or area that you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service like an AC repair. So your top competitor, there's some top competitors in the areas. You got Penguin Air here, but I'll just compare one in the area as well. Is this fact, HVAC? I'll compare your website to theirs. And even if you don't beat them, you're going to beat these competitors if you get close to this website, and you're going to jump more on the page one, and that's going to give you some value and increase your leads exponentially there. So to do that comparison, this tool here we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. So here's your numbers, and again, you got great numbers here. So again, this is just about increasing your leads even more. So you have 866 keywords. That's a good amount of keywords for sure. But you want to increase those just to match the competitors. And you get very creative in increasing your keywords. Just think about all the services that you do, and also tag them to all the areas you go to as well. You have a wide range of service areas. You can tag them with cities, and that's how you increase keywords, start matching, eventually outranking competitors. Here's Fact's website, and here's what their numbers are right here. So they're using 2,000 keywords. Great thing about keywords, if you're having trouble creating them to match them, you do a deep dive in competitors' websites, and whatever applies to you, looks like all these pretty much apply to you. You could put them on your website, you could tag them, you optimize them, and that's how you start matching and outranking competitors as well. Second is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and then Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keeping in mind not all backlinks are created equal. You want to have quality backlinks. It's not always about the quantity of backlinks. So right now you have over 1,000 backlinks with 175 reference domains. Good number here. So this is your trust over time. That's a strong number, so I could tell this website's been around a while. You guys have been around a while. And this is your immediate trust with the backlinks. So those are good numbers there. But just compare that to a competitor, what it takes to get on that first page. They have over 2,000 backlinks with 204 reference domains. Actually, you're beating them with trust over time, so you guys probably been around a while, you're more established, but they're getting some immediate trust that's bigger, immediate strength that's bigger with these backlinks here. So the goal is to not over time, but eventually you can match these numbers, get closer to these numbers, to not only match them, but dominate them. So increasing your keywords, increasing your backlinks. You also do a deep dive in these backlinks, make sure they're relevant. You can match them on your website as well to get closer to this traffic over the 1,000 compared to the traffic you're getting here with the 492. Then finally, there's citation. So citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And the goal is to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for services so much. People don't click this button for more businesses. So again, you want to be right in front of the eyes of consumers to increase your presence. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and citations come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. to be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack, and up here organically, or even here with Google Ads for all the services that you do and all the areas that you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates a pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more traffic and leads. So if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals and I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. That's how I get better at making these. And again, I'm Travis Miller, Last Dragon Digital Marketing. And thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.